Welcome back to PopGalaxy. I'm Emily, and we're continuing our segment with Matt Hawkins. You worked with Luksic Sejic. I'm trying to say that correctly. Right. How did you tell me to say it?
He says to say it as if you're Sean Connery. You say Stjepan Sejic.
Stjepan Sejic. But you were working with him as your main artist, and now you're working with his wife, Linda.
Yeah.
So is this her first published work?
I don't think it's her first published work, but this is her first fully published work, meaning she did the full thing by herself.
Okay.
She's colored a lot of comic books, but she's not done like pencil ink color. Digital paints, in effect, is what she's done here. So this is also her fully realized creation, create her own thing, where she's doing with me. So, because she designed the look and feels and the logo of all the characters and stuff like that. So it's a full-on collaboration between her and I. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, she did a beautiful job, and
it gets better. I mean, the second issue is so much farther ahead than the first. The first issue looks great, but in the second issue, there's a lot of photoreal looking stuff, and she's really taken it up a notch.
I'm floored that this is her first work because it's gorgeous, gorgeous work. And you talk about you two working together. Did you prefer to work side by side, or was it more of a virtual FedEx packages kind of thing? What was your work process there?
Well, she lives in Crkvenica, Croatia.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's just done online. Yeah. I don't talk to her face to face very often. I think the last time was a couple years ago at Comic-Con, but I talked to her and her husband by Skype, by various things. It's mainly email. You know, I'll write the plots up, she'll send back layouts, and we'll bounce back and forth ideas. And
do you feel like there's one way that's better than the other when you're working with an artist? Do you want to work side by side?
I've never done it.
Never?
No.
Is there a reason?
For me, cost.
Yeah.
I mean, when you work side by side, I think you need a studio, and mostly people were not willing to employ them as employees and pay for their benefits and crap like that. And if we'd have those people out here, we had to sponsor their EB1 visas, and I don't really want to do that either. And so there's just all kinds of complications of doing that kind of stuff. And it would be nominally better. I mean, there's a host of business reasons not to do it, and the only reason would be possible creative synergy being together. But with the internet the way it is now, it's to me it's unnecessary. And that she doesn't want to live here, they don't want to live here, I don't want to live there.
At the end of the day, it's just about getting the talent, right?
Yeah, I don't think there is a fully functioning studio in comics anymore. We had the last one, I believe, and we mothballed it about 6 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, there's no studio like at a company like Marvel Comics. You don't go into Marvel and there's a big bullpen of artists working there. That just doesn't happen.
You can't take a tour of.
Well, you can, but and they have a bunch of statues and stuff you can look at.
Yeah.
And a bunch of people working at computers. But for the most part, the idea of the old bullpen like at Disney used to have in the old days, that's pretty much all dead.
Oh. Thank you for watching. You can find the digital version of Wildfire exclusively on Wowio.com.